Alright guys, welcome to BTW Break the Walls. We have a recent airdrop which I just want to show you quickly and walk you through it. I really think this airdrop will be nice, most especially because it cut across the data field, the data ecosystem. Alright, so in the past, we've seen tools like Postgres SQL, we've seen tools like MySQL Server, and Glacier has come up with a database management system that will be very compatible with Web3 and developers of Web3. So the mainnet will be coming out soon. So this is a quick walkthrough on how to qualify for the upcoming airdrop, so you could get the token as soon as it launch, officially. All right. So if you check the description of this video, you're going to be finding this referral link. It's my referral link, and when you click it, both you and I get a reward of 10 glaciers. All right. So just by clicking the referral link and coming up to this platform, you get this. Now let me walk you through how the little tax, very simple tax, is totally free. It's totally free. You don't need to spend any dime. As a matter of fact, you don't even make use of any testnet token. All you need to do is just to test the platform, right? And with your wallet address, or with your wallet rather, you could just confirm actions, right? Just sign actions that are being conducted on the playground. Okay, so if you feel skeptical about this, you could very much use a Bona wallet. Okay, but this is free money, and potentially if the airdrop gets to you, it could be something worth your while. Alright, so moving straight to this. When you come into the platform, as you can see, the glacier.io/referral, you will see the various steps here: launch app and connect your wallet, create a Glacier dataset and insert to document on Glacier, invite friends with your referral link. You could get my referral link down in the video description, and I will appreciate if you go through it. Number 4, you could, valid invitees need to create a dataset and insert to document. I'm going to show you how to do that. Then you claim the OAT token, and this OAT is found with their just a Galaxy test that has to do with social medias, and mine is still loading up, so there are just little things you need to do about social media, following them and all of that, and tweeting, Discord and the rest of that. So you get this token here, and the last thing there is just to sit back and wait for the airdrop to be released. Okay, this season is a season of massive airdrop, different airdrops coming up, and if you don't feel really comfortable, you could use a Bona wallet. All right, and don't perhaps keep your wallet with your main investment aside, and use a Bona wallet, partake of all these things, and get rewarded for it. The concept of airdrop is just for marketing, and so when this project comes up, early testers of it, early adopters of it, really means a lot to the acceptability, would I say, of their solution. So we get rewarded for being the early movers to it, being the early users of it. And I have this latest one here, and this is Glacier. Glacier has been around for quite a while, but they revamped the system, they revamped the ecosystem, and I've also gotten some funding from some mid-levels VC. So you could read them up on their social media handles. I think going through here, you can see their various social media handles and know what's up with them. So let's get started with how to interact with the Glacier Playground. Okay, so if you haven't gone to the Glacier Playground, you could just click on this link, launch app. I've already opened it on my tab to make it faster. So when you click on launch app, it should get you to this interface here. right? So if you are a developer, you should be a little bit, conversant with environment like this. So in this environment, in this playground, what we're going to be doing first is you need to create a namespace, right? And that namespace must be unique. So for instance, when you click on create a new namespace, I have Victor Light there. So when I go with Victor Light again and try to create a namespace with this, watch what it tells me. Of course, it brings out a pop-up for me to sign the transaction. Normal with every Web3 system. Okay. Alright, so just a request, and I see. So you see, namespace already exists. So this is what happens when you try to use a namespace that is not unique. So try to use something unique. Try to use something unique while doing this. Okay, so I already have my namespace set up as Victor Light. So when you do that, the next thing is you want to create a data set, right? So I'll move you through the process of creating a data set so you could know what to do with it. So let me open this data set, and let me say we're trying to create a data set for what do we call it? Let's say we want to create a data set for businesses. Okay, so let's say businesses, right? Business will be fine. So we'll create a data set. It's just like a database. Having this data set is just like a database. So when you create a database, right? So I'm going to sign this. When you create a database, the next thing you want to do in the database is you want to create tables for different entities. So for your businesses, we might want to capture, okay, let's hold on for this to load up. Okay, so for businesses, alright, so it's created. This database is already created for businesses. So what you may want to do is to go into this field, click the plus sign button, right? So let's say we want to create a table, right, to hold a particular entity information. So don't really pay attention to this if you're not a developer. Just follow through the process and get qualified for the airdrop, to avoid the whole complexity. It's really simple though. So now businesses, we could say what do we call this? Let's say store, right? So let's say this field is store ID. Okay, so there are different things, numbers. So let me just select numbers, and for the description, let's just say something like primary key. Okay, so is it required? Should this field be required? Yes, it should be required. So we want to add another node up. So we could call this one store address, right? So let me say ADR store address. Yeah, it's going to be a string. And what do we call this one? I could just say varchar, right? And make it this. So maybe I should say enter store address, right? So this is okay. So we've created this data set, and then we added this collection to it. So just click OK. It comes up for confirmation, right, which is the number thing. We do this. Good. So if you notice now, can you see this? Under the business data set we just created, this is an information of a table of a store. So if you click this, you can see that you have this JSON code snippet for developers, right? So but you don't really need to pay attention to all those things. Just follow the process to qualify for the airdrop. So we need to do this twice. Remember they said launch the app, create a Glacier dataset, and insert two documents. So we've inserted the first document, which is store. So we need to insert another one more. So let's go here, let's do this, and let's call this restaurant. restaurant. Yes, so let's say this is restaurant ID. I'm going to select number again, and then call this primary key. And yes, definitely it's required. And again, let me pull this as restaurant availability, right? And let me just make this as a boolean, yes or no. So let's say this is open or close, right? Just play around with it though. Okay, so when I click OK, it brings out the confirmation again, and you can click this confirmation and our collection should be created in a bit. Alright, so after doing, yeah, good, collection created. So if you can see, we have a data set first called business, then we added two collections to it, store and restaurant. So this is exactly what step 1 and 2 covers. Step 3 is you invite friends with your referral link, which I have inserted my referral link in the description of this video, so please I encourage you to click on it and partake of this airdrop that should be launching out soon, and don't miss out of it. Alright, I perceive this really going to be big because as a developer and as a data engineer, I can really find this stuff useful, giving me the schema of a database code which I could just copy and do what I want to do with it. So I really feel this could be big, right? So partake of this, share your own referral link as well. And we have step 4, valid invitees need to create. Yeah, you should just do exactly the same thing that you watch me do here. And the last one is claim GLC eligibility odds, right? That happens with the going through the Galaxy. I don't know why mine has not opened the Galaxy Labs. What you find here is just series of social media tags to do, which gets you qualified. I'll drop the link to this on the description, right? And that's all. Sit back and wait for the airdrop. All right, so stay tuned to BTW Break the Walls. Have been really busy lately. There've been a whole lot of airdrop been coming up lately, but I try as much to drop that one, those one that I really can create out time to drop. So thank you for watching. I do hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.